When someone sets out to find themselves, they're also seeking God. They may not find themselves, but by seeking the truth, they set out on a path of honesty, goodness, and beauty. For me, a young person who loves and seeks the truth also loves goodness and is good. This person seeks out and loves beauty. This person is on a good path and will find God for sure. Sooner or later, this young person will find him. It's a long road, and some will not find him in life, or at least not consciously. But those who are true and honest with themselves, good, and who deeply love beauty are also very mature and capable of an encounter with God, which is grace. An encounter with God is grace. You do not meet God because you heard about him, nor can you pay to meet him. It's a deeply personal journey, a path that must be taken. This is how we encounter him. The harmony of differences. As St. Paul writes, "Always be joyful. I repeat, the Lord is near." I'd like to ask each of you a question that you could consider as a kind of homework. Only you on your own can provide the answer to the question. With respect to joy, how are things at home? Is there joy in your family? Dear families, you know well that the true joy we experience within our families is not superficial. It doesn't come from material objects or from a life of comfort. True joy comes from profound harmony between people. It's something we feel in our hearts, something that lets us feel the beauty of being together, of helping each other along life's path. But at the base of this feeling of deep joy is the presence of God in our family, and his love, which is welcoming, merciful, and respectful towards all. Above all, it is patient. Patience is a virtue that God teaches us within the family, how to be loving and patient with each other. God alone knows how to create harmony from differences. When love for God is lacking, the family loses its sense of harmony. Self-centeredness prevails and joy fades. But families who live the joy of faith communicate naturally. They are the salt of the earth, the light of the world, and leaven for all of society. The beautiful path of love. Spousal and familial love also reveal the vocation of a person to love in a unique way and forever. The trials, sacrifices, and crises of couples and of families as a whole represent pathways for growth in goodness, truth, and beauty. In marriage, we give ourselves completely without calculation or reserve and share everything, both gifts and hardship, always trusting in God's providence. This experience is one that young people can learn from both their parents and their grandparents. It's an experience of faith in God, mutual trust, profound freedom and holiness. Yes, because holiness means giving oneself with faith and sacrifice every single day. But problems in marriage can happen. People can have differing points of view, be jealous, have arguments. We need to tell young couples that they should never end the day without making peace. The sacrament of marriage is renewed in the act of making peace after an argument, a misunderstanding, a hidden jealousy, or even a sin. Making peace brings unity to the family. It's important to tell young people and couples that this path is not easy, but it is a very beautiful path, very beautiful indeed. They need to know this. If the elderly do not dream, the young do not see. The prophecy of Joel contains a verse that says, "I shall pour out my spirit on all humanity. Your sons and daughters shall prophesy, your old people shall dream dreams, and your young people see visions."